What's up, everybody? I'm going to do a review on the Intex PureSpa hot tub. This is the 4-person 140 jet hot tub system. I'm going to go over the good, the bad, what I like, don't like, whatever the case may be. Overall, I'm going to say first off that I give this probably a 9 to 9.5 out of 10. This has been an absolutely awesome investment. I've been very happy with it. I've had 2 problems with it, and I'll go over those here in just a minute. I'm going to kind of go over how it works, what's all in it. First of all, this water you see is pretty clear. It's been in here for about a week and a half now, and you can see how clear it is. Now, my girlfriend and myself, we're not real big fans of using all those crazy, nasty chemicals. We try to keep it as minimal as possible and use a lot of natural ways, and you can see it does work. I mean, this does look clear. So the key to what we use is we use what they call purification oil. If I can focus in here a little bit. Anyway, purification oil, it's kind of hard to read it. And then we use a tea tree oil. We use tea tree oil. And the only chemical that we use is this shock right here. So just to kind of help clear up the water and make it, make it a little more clean and give rid of some of the bacteria and stuff in there. Otherwise, everything does a very good job. The 2 natural ways do a very good job. 2 or 3 drops of each of those oils in there, and I mean, this is how it stays. So we bought a little net. This was $1 at Walmart. It's for a fish tank, but it certainly serves its purpose. This doesn't really get that dirty, so it doesn't need a huge net. Doesn't need one of those fancy vacuum systems. What goes on with this here? What's all involved here? You have 2 filters, one here and one straight across over there. They use the S1 style cartridge filters. I bought a 12-pack, for $20 on Amazon not long ago. I would suggest doing that if you want to keep your pool nice and clean. That is a big thing, obviously, is keeping the filters clean so they can do their job. Now, the filters suck in water right there, and then it brings it into the machine back here, spits it back out right here, and that's kind of how it circulates the water. So the water's not actually sitting still, it's actually moving at all times. So that also kind of helps to keep the water clear. This right here that you see right there, that little pouch sticking out, actually is the ring that goes all the way around the tub where all the little jets are. You can see all the little dots. Those are all the bubble jets. And I'll turn this on here in a second and show you how it works. That is the drain. Of course, it comes out right on the bottom right there. This comes with a bubble pad, like the air pocket things that you come with shipping that everybody loves to pop. Comes with a whole pad that goes along the entire bottom of it, kind of help protect it from any kind of sharp objects that are underneath it. Of course, make sure you clean it really well underneath wherever you're planning on putting it. Common sense, of course. What's all involved in the box here? Well, you can see it's at 99 degrees. I actually turned it off this morning before I went to work. Was planning on sending it in for a warranty, which again, I'll go over the problem that I had. It's at 99 degrees, usually sits at around 104. This flame means the heater's on. That means the filter's on. And then there's one right here, which is little bubbles, which obviously means the bubbles are on. You can turn on the filter system, turn off the filter system right here, turn on and off the heat, change it to Celsius, Fahrenheit, and this is how you decrease or increase the temperature. This is how you turn on the bubble jets. I'll go ahead and show you that real quick. It's actually pretty nice. Just turn that on, and of course it starts to bubble. It'll fill all the way around the edges here in just a second once the air works its way around. There you go. So I mean, you can see it really puts out some pressure. It does a really good job. Of course, you got a couple spots right here and right there that you don't see a whole lot of bubbles. That's obviously where the filters are. Can't really have bubble jets underneath the filters. Wouldn't serve a very good purpose. So you really do get a good relaxing massage out of this hot tub. It really does do a good job. So these here are your, of course, inlet and outlet for the filter system, your heater and everything, your pump, everything, all the electronics, everything are in this box here. One of the problems that we had, and this is a very common issue, so kind of listen up here, plan on getting this, is you turn it on and you get the E90 code. It says E90. That means there's no water flow. We called Intex, which by the way, so far they've had great customer support. Comes in down here, out right here. You can see, you don't see anything flowing. That's how you want it to be. If you see water trickling or flowing, that means there's an air pocket or something's restricted. That was a problem we had. It was solid here, but it was trickling right here. So we thought that there was something maybe restricted inside of this box. So we called Intex and they said, of course, check, make sure that there's no air pockets in there. Well, we thought that was weird because the tub was full. How could it have an air pocket if it's full? Well, it turns out the filters were clogged. Now, we didn't really pay attention to that because, well, we just got it not long ago. But you know, it doesn't take much to clog these things. This is how the filter looked. You can see it doesn't look that bad. I mean, yeah, you can see it looks dirty. It actually looks a little worse on camera than it does in person, but that's all it took to clog these filters and restrict flow. So that's why I said get yourself a good pack of these because you're gonna want them. So the other problem that I had, and I'm taking care of this tomorrow, is right here. You can see where the seams are, where all these pieces of material kind of meet. I have a leak right there, and every morning I come out here and this thing it shouldn't be that spongy. I just filled it up about an hour ago. You can actually hear it leaking if you listen close enough. Called Intex. They said okay, that's fine. If it's at the seam, we'll take care of it. All you have to do is cut out some letters, the letters that are on the tub. You have to cut out the Intex logo, and then you have to send in a copy of your receipt and a couple things just to validate the fact that you did buy this. You are the owner. You're not just trying to get a free tub. They want you to cut out a 6x6 section, 6-inch section anywhere, and then send it in. Once they receive it, they'll process it, and they will send you back a new tub. So, I mean, literally no hassle. It was absolutely fantastic. So, a couple things about the electronics on here. Why do I have this in a bag? You're probably wondering why. Well, this is where the main connector is inside of here. I leave this outside in the yard. It rains, of course, so I want to make sure that this is protected. This part here has a GFI. I have it hooked up to an extension cord. So you want to make sure that whatever you have this thing plugged into also has a GFI, because the GFI will only protect this here. So if you have this plugged into an extension cord like I do, and you have the extension cord plugged into an outlet that doesn't have a GFI, that's great. This is protected, but you still have all the electricity flowing through there back into your house that's not protected. So the GFI will pop immediately if it senses any kind of short. If it senses any kind of water in the system, it will shut off the circuit so that no electricity is flowing through it. So I have this in a plastic baggie just to make sure, and then at night when it rains, I will take a garbage can and just set it right over the top of it, just like that, just for kind of added protection, just because I don't want all of this getting all ruined, you know, getting all full of waterlog. It's only got a 1-year warranty, so I plan on keeping it longer than 1 year, so I got to make sure I'm taking care of it. Another thing, how do you fill it up with air? It takes about 45 minutes to set this thing up completely, from literally box to inflation. You uncap this right here, hook this piece up to that, twist it, lock it, and then you hook it up right here, uncap this, pop this inside of there, twist it, lock it, hit the air bubble button, you're good to go. So it fills up in about 10 minutes. Water time to fill up takes about maybe 40 minutes to fill it up with water, depending on your water pressure, of course. The top to this also was an inflatable top. So it sits nicely right inside the ring. You can see it's a little bit dirty, but that's all right. It's got all these clips that go all along the edge right here to help hold down the lid. Does a very nice job keeping this nice and secure on there. So anyway, that's my review for this. Like I said, I gave it 9.5 out of 10. I'm going to send in my tub tomorrow for warranty. We're going to use it one more time tonight. It holds about 250 gallons, so if you want to know how much it costs to fill the tub, just figure out how much your water company charges you per gallon and multiply that by 250. So anyway, got any questions, be sure to hit me up below. I'll be sure to answer you.